when it comes to kids who are the most vulnerable, they're the people we really need to protect. There's no extent that we won't go to make sure that those kids are safe.
You just heard from an officer who helped rescue two sisters who had been kidnapped by their babysitter. The mother says that at one point she feared that she would never see her children again. Good evening, I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. The suspect, Lakeisha Brown, is now behind bars and charged with kidnapping. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor talked with the mother of the children, who says she'll have a hard time trusting anyone again. Angelique.
Good evening to you both. That is exactly what she said. This young mother says she's just elated to have her arms wrapped tightly around both of her daughters. She says she really at one point during this whole ordeal thought she would never see them again. Mom Elisha Redding was consumed with anxiety as Atlanta police searched for her daughters. They finally found them in a poorly ventilated trailer on Sylvan Road in southwest Atlanta. Redding's 11-month-old daughter Nora doesn't talk yet, but her 4-year-old daughter Zola explained how they allegedly got there.
She told me they went from the top of the trailer, and she said that Lakeisha told her to go in first, and she told her to catch Nora, but Zola couldn't catch Nora, so Nora hit whatever they was laying on inside the trailer.
Did she cry when she fed?
Yeah, Zola said she cried real bad. She didn't feed them. Zola said she only fed Nora, and she didn't feed her. She called her ugly, and she told me that she had her urinate in the bucket.
Redding says she met Brown on a Facebook mothers group. She says what Brown allegedly did was the ultimate betrayal.
The whole time, she's been acting like a family friend, basically, trying to gain my trust. And this whole time, you knew what your intention was. You tried to take my kids from me. She need to go under the jail. 'Cause if they let her out again, she gonna do it again. She gonna find more victims. She gonna do it again.
I got the baby.
Don't move this baby back.
This case was personal for many APD staffers who are parents too and desperately wanted to bring these sisters home safely.
Once we saw those kids were in there and they got out safely, I mean, it was a weight off our shoulders.
We're all fathers, we're mothers, we're uncles, we're aunts, and we can definitely relate to the trauma that the mother of those children were probably going through. So just to be able to help reunite that family and get those children safely meant the world.
And Atlanta police were really focused on this mission. The fugitive squad said they were out in 93-degree heat for 5 hours, but they finally got those kids. That is the very latest from Atlanta Police Headquarters. Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Wow, thank God that things turned out the way they did and those kids are safe. Angelique, thanks. We are also learning about a case in Paulding County involving Lakeisha Brown. The Paulding County Sheriff's Office says Brown faces charges of obstruction after trying to scam a man in a fake pregnancy. It happened last August. Deputies say Brown claimed she was pregnant and showed pictures to the alleged father. That is when the victim contacted authorities.
When they showed our deputies photos of what they thought was a baby that appeared to be deceased. Well, in this instance, after a very thorough investigation, it appeared that she was actually trying to scam an individual, indicating that she was pregnant.
Authorities say Brown was only charged with obstruction for lying during the investigation. Brown will remain in custody in Atlanta. She will eventually be transferred to Paulding County to face the outstanding charge.
The mother of the man accused of shooting a police officer during a mental health crisis is talking only with Fox 5 tonight as she raises awareness about mental illness. Atlanta police say Michael Gates shot an Atlanta police officer and another woman inside a southwest Atlanta home on Monday. Fox 5's Eric Perry is live tonight with what the mother wants others to know. Eric?
Yeah, Russ, Roberta Sheffield says she is grateful everyone in this incident made it out alive here. She is sharing her story in the hopes of helping other families out there with loved ones who have mental illness to recognize the signs and to get them help.
I don't know, I never thought hear my baby on the news like that.
With Psalms 23 on her chest, Roberta Sheffield is still coming to terms that her son, Michael Gates, opened fire inside their family home, shooting an officer in the arm and a woman in the leg Monday.
He touched the officer's heart because most times my baby would have been dead.
Sheffield says her son has a history of mental illness that started when he was in 11th grade. She says it's been an uphill battle for the family, but a mother's love, it never stops, and says he genuinely is a good person.
And Saturday they came here and they left him. He had his gun in. I said, we'll take him to jail. And I don't want, no mother wants her child to go to jail, but if they had took him to jail, they would have saw, because he can only put up an act for so long before the voices start speaking to him again.
She hoped they would take him for help, but they didn't. Sunday night, things took a turn for the worse and only escalated Monday.
Monday morning, he went in there, he put a gun to the TV. He said, I'm not going to let nobody hurt you, mama. You see the demon? I said, I don't see a demon, baby. I said, it's okay, it's no demon.
That's when she called for help again. At some point, police believe Gates started shooting, hitting Atlanta police officer Devontae Matthews in the arm. The mother says Officer Matthews has been to the home before.
He's always been kind. Yeah, he may not have always taken Michael like I wanted to, but he's always been compassionate.
Her prayer is that her son is taken from the Fulton County Jail to a mental hospital to truly get the help he needs.
Keep an eye on your loved one that does have a mental health condition. Know the signs, know when it's spiraling, because it could be the difference between life and death.
Yeah, and Gates was set to have his first appearance in court on Tuesday, but that has been since rescheduled due to medical issues there. Again, she is grateful for all of this. She is also pushing that her son be moved from the Fulton County Jail to a mental health facility as well. As far as that officer, that other woman injured in that shooting, they are expected to make a full recovery. Some good news there. In Southwest Atlanta, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
All right, Eric, thank you. New at 6, we now have police body cam video showing the moment an officer was dragged by a car during a traffic stop. Take a look.
Put it in your park.
It's already in park.
It's already in park. Go.
Wow, it happened earlier this month after a shoplifting call at a Walmart. Officers spotted the suspect, Destiny Riggins, at a nearby Quick Trip and pulled her over. But as you just saw, she suddenly drove off with the officer hanging onto the vehicle. Medics took the officer to Grady. Authorities have charged Riggins with shoplifting and aggravated assault on a police officer.
In DeKalb County, a judge has sentenced a man for another man in broad daylight at a gas station. A jury found William Cooper guilty of murder and aggravated assault. He was charged with shooting that other man. DeKalb County prosecutors say Delonte Johnson was found shot in the parking lot of a gas station on Covington Highway. Cooper told police he was the shooter and that he acted in self-defense. Detectives reviewed surveillance video showing that was not true. A judge sentenced Cooper to life without parole plus 5 years.